Quarrel is the latest game to go up in the Xbox Live Marketplace. It's available for 400 Microsoft points and is essentially a remake of an iPhone app by the same name. So what is Quarrel? Quarrel is a game that borrows elements from strategy and from word puzzle titles and blends them together to create a very interesting experience. If you've ever played something like Scrabble or Risk, then you have a pretty good idea of what the game entails. So each match in Quarrel essentially plays out in the same way. So in the beginning, the game board is divided up into a number of different regions, each of which is then randomly allocated to each of the players. And each of these segments is also populated by a number of defenders. To win, players need to take over the entire board. To do this, they need to attack their fellow players' regions. So when one region attacks another region, you're given a mini-game, which is essentially a word puzzle. The game gives you 8-letter anagram, and as with Scrabble, each letter is assigned a different score. So some letters are worth more than others, depending on difficulty of use and things like that. During this mini-game, what happens is you're given a short time limit, and the person who creates the word with the highest score at the end is the winner. So Quarrel has quite a number of modes to go through. So the first one is Domination, which is sort of your main campaign. It consists of 12 levels of increasing difficulty and has you taking on between 1 and 3 AI players. Challenge mode has you put into a match and asked to fulfill certain requirements that the game asks you to attempt. And then you have your face-off mode, which is essentially you going just one-on-one against the AI in the game. And finally, there's also the online multiplayer mode, which is quite a bit of fun and adds a little bit of unpredictability to the proceedings, and because of this, is a lot more enjoyable when you actually can win a game. There are a few negative issues with Quarrel, though, and most of those revolve around the game's AI. What happens is, because the game imposes a time limit on you while you're trying to solve these anagrams, for the most part, complex words or difficult words, you can't really think of them in time, and as such, you focus mainly on the more basic words. And because of this, the AI player was able to, in the blink of an eye, come up with an anagram and smash me into the ground just about every time, especially towards the end of the campaign levels when you're facing off against high-level AI. The game also doesn't let you use naughty words, so, yeah, that's a bit of a shame in my book. These are only minor issues, though, as the game is just enjoyable by itself, and if you're playing against other players, well, you don't really have these issues at all. So overall, Quarrel is a very entertaining and enjoyable experience. It's certainly a unique one, and so it's pretty good. It provides a hell of a lot of content for, 400 Microsoft points game. Overall, I gave it a 8 out of 10. It was a lot of fun, and I'd recommend it to anyone for that price.